Good morning, everybody. Today I'm here to share a very proud moments which came to our entire EIILM family. As we have already heard that Piyush Gupta, presently pursuing third SEM with marketing major, he has won a competition. And the competition which he has won is a national level competition. As sir has already shared with us that he has left behind all the big brands, categorically the brands like I am Ahmedabad, Ixalarai, I am Kolkata, so on. Let us hear from Piyush himself what he has done, what about his journey, and how has he achieved this particular moments, and how he carry forward the brand EIILM in an international arena. Thank you. It's over to Piyush.
Very good afternoon to everybody. Last couple of days in my life was one of the best days in my life actually. I went through something which I dreamt always before joining MBA, that I would do something like this, and actually it came true. So it was like, I would say, a dream come true for me. And I hope to take this forward in my career. So there was this competition organized by Nissan. This was the third year of this competition, called the Nissan Student Brand Manager. Actually, I was not aware of this competition. One day I was walking back to my home, and I got a message in my cell phone that Nissan is organizing one such competition. So I thought, why not, let's give it a try. I went to my faculty members about this competition, that sir and ma'am, I'm trying to go ahead for this. But I don't think I have a chance, because I have seen the winners last year, all are from big branded colleges. What will I do? And one thing I would like to say, in the initial part, all my faculties, including Paulai ma'am, Tapos sir, Harsh sir, Vasili sir, everybody, SDD sir, they just told me only one line: so what if this is EIILM? You are no less, you can do it. So thank you for that, first of all. This is my certificate. This was the certificate which I got after winning, and this is my first official visiting card which I got from Nissan actually. Now about the program, what I actually wanted. Nissan divided India into 5 zones: East, West, North, South and Central. Now from each zone, they wanted participants to send 4 innovative marketing ideas which will promote the brand equity of Nissan in India, because Nissan is not a very popular brand and they want to penetrate into Indian market. And they are trying to launch a couple of new cars in India. So they wanted us to give some innovative ideas so that they can increase their brand awareness in India. So first was the
Could you speak slowly so that we can all comprehend what you are saying?
So, first of all, there was a filtration round in which almost 109 colleges from each zone competed. In that, we have been sent the PPT, and in the PPT, we had to send 4 innovative marketing ideas. So, the 4 ideas which I sent was the affordable luxury, which Nissan should position themselves as an affordable luxury car. The second idea which I sent was My Dream Delivered, that is, Nissan can give customized cars to individuals. The third idea which I gave was No Hassles Car Nissan, which was like an inspiration from Maruti, whereas when individual can get a service anywhere in his junction if he gets trouble in his car. And the last concept was Nissan Wow Malls. In place of showroom, I replaced it with Wow Malls, like of a fun zone, which Nissan can replace, because every company is giving a showroom. What's new? So Nissan can give a wow mall. I would like to really thank Pasanji sir in this, because he helped me a lot making the PPTs. Paulai ma'am, SDD sir and Tapos sir. Thank you sir once again for this. Because I had the ideas, but to write the ideas on PPT in such sugar-coated words that it should be selected, these are the people who helped me in that. So thank you once again for that. Now out of these 109 colleges, almost like 1,60,000 applications were there. And they shortlisted 17 people for the zonal round. Now, the zonal round was held in EIILM campus, Kolkata. The jury was one of the head jury was Mr. Prahlad Kakkar, to start off with. There was Mr. Mr. Harish Bijur, the CEO of Visual Consultancy, Mrs. Mini Menon, and many more. Now, out of the 17 people in the zonal round, they took 5 people from the Eastern Zone for the grand finale. And from entire India, they took 41 people for the grand finale, out of which they took 17 students as the final winners. Now for the grand finale, it was again a very tough activity. First of all, they said there's a case study to do. Now, the case study was kind of that Nissan is going to launch a car in India. They wanted us to prepare entire positioning strategy. They wanted us to prepare competition analysis and everything, so that the car can be positioned in my city. So it was more of a regional basis, this case study was. And the second thing they told us, there will be an on-the-spot activity which we will come to know once we reach Mumbai. So SD sir, he sat with me like from 9 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon making the PPT. Thank you once again sir. And like we made this case study very well. My question statement was the affordable luxury once again, which I took again from the zonal now, because it was one of the most inspiring ideas which I think can Nissan do, and the jury member really liked that idea. They told that this is the idea which Nissan never thought. If they must have thought this, Nissan would have reached different heights. So I again took the same idea, the affordable luxury, and they wanted us 2 more innovative ideas based on our zonal preferences. So I gave Nissan Warmos and my car's family doctor. So now my grand finale was on 8th and 9th this month. I reached Hyatt International Mumbai on 8th morning. Once I reached there, we were taken to the dealership in Nissan, dealership of Nissan in Mumbai. Once we reached the dealership, we saw all the cars. Then we were taken to the corporate office. We went to the corporate office. We had a session of about 2 hours. Professor Nirmalya Kumar was there. He is the doctor. He is a professor doctor in London School of Business. He was on the jury. He gave us a session for 2 hours. And again we had a dinner around 9 o'clock at night. Now after having dinner I was very sleepy, I went back to my room, and suddenly like people from UTV, because this show was telecasted live on UTV. So people from UTV suddenly entered my room and gave me a piece of chart paper, 3 magazines, 1 scissor, 1 sketch pen, and they told me that you have a tagline which is called innovation and excitement for everybody. This is a tagline, you have to make one creative idea out of this and you have to present that idea 7 o'clock in the morning. That is up to you. You make that idea in half an hour, you take whole night, you sleep, you don't sleep. But that is the first on-the-spot activity you need to do, and that is the filtration process. Out of 41, only 25 will go for the final round to present their case studies, and this is the filtration process. Now that was again a kind of a shock. So I slept for only 1.5 hours that night, because I had to do it. And the idea which I came through in that on-the-spot activity was a food of thought, food for all. Because the magazines which I got was actually magazines, one of the magazines was of Jet Airlines, with all airlines only, and one of the magazines was like a film fair kind of magazine with all movie pictures of only stars. So I took a photo of Rajnikant, I took a photo of a Nissan car, and a couple of more pictures of poor children, and I showed them a way that every organization is now trying to give education to illiterate people. And I would like to thank APM sir for this, because I studied in my HR class once, Maslow's hierarchy of need theory. So I stated that once I studied in my HR class that there is a Maslow hierarchy of need theory, where the first need is the physiological needs, which is roti, kapda or makan. So until and unless we are feeding them with proper food, if they are hungry, how they can they study? Bhuka rahega India, to kaise padega India? Or padega India, tabhi to badega India. So what Nissan can do, Nissan can open up a CSR activity where they can actually feed the poor people. Because if until unless, and I give an example, like suppose I came to Hyatt, and the Nissan people would have not given me any food and asked me to do a presentation, I would have done something which is related to bhel puri or samosa, because I would have not thought of such ideas. The only thing which would come to my mind is food. So Nissan can take this initiative to like feed the poor people, and then the other companies can go ahead for education, for educating them, which Mr. Harish Bijul actually liked. He told me that this is a very basic concept which you took, but you took in a different way. So like that got me to the grand finale, and finally it was all done and I won. Now experience. First of all, I will say exposure. Being with students, 41 students of 41 STEAM colleges. You can take the name of any college like KJ Soumya, I am Ahmedabad, I am Lucknow, I am Kodi Coach, Narsing Munji Mumbai, Loyola School of Business, and like being with them for like I would say 3 days, being in front of such international jury, like spending whole time with them. And it was like an experience which I can explain. And association with the international brand, because for the next 6 months I will be working with Nissan as a student brand manager. They told me that the entire East Zone is now under me. I have to develop marketing activities, I have to send them the activities, they will pass the activities, they will send me the budget, and I have to do the activities on my own. So it is entirely under me, the entire East Zone. It can be Assam, it can be Kolkata, it can be Bhubaneswar. Wherever I want to do this marketing activities, I can do myself. Meeting the team jury like Mr. Prahlad Thakkar, Dr. Nirmalya Kumar Thakur. So it was like something a dream come true kind of experience. Now implementation of continuous classroom learning was the most important thing which I saw out there, because while I was standing outside the hotel, and the Fortune Sullivan was the knowledge partners, they were taking surprise rounds, like surprise question and answer. Suddenly they came to me and just asked me, what do you think about internet marketing as a medium of advertisement? Then suddenly I remembered a class which Polymem took with us on internet marketing. that it is not something which is in the Kotler right now. Kotler has only 4 traditional mediums, but this will be very soon implemented. And I quoted those lines, and he was really impressed. So, and the second thing I would like to ask about giving my presentations. Tapu sir and Harsh, they have a wonderful way of speaking that when they come to the class, for half of the session they tell us a story. And once the story is finished, we come to know, oh my god, they have completed half the class itself, half of the learnings. So I did my presentation that way only. So that way Mr. Harsh told me that you have a very wonderful way of giving the presentation, because I thought, what are you doing? You are telling us a story. But at the end of the day, I realized, oh, you are giving a presentation actually. So this was the actual classroom learning which I implemented out there. So thank you ma'am for telling us to come to college every day. And practicing flexibility, being academically and handle deadline, of course, because at 11 o'clock at night when I was too much sleepy, we have been given a task to do and present 7 o'clock in the morning. So it was, I would say, extreme flexibility. Nothing can be more flexible than that. And yes, the best part, gain confidence, because like from the first round to the grand finale, I always told my faculties, ma'am, can I do it? And thank you, Hossain sir, thank you, Pauline ma'am, you always told me, you can do it, come on. So what is this? I am. You are no different from them. So now I can stand in front of any student of any college I can take, and I can tell this, that yes, I can challenge you guys and I can beat you guys. So that is the confidence which I gained from this. And finally, if I ask about the support from EIILM, that was the support only which led me through through this entire competition. Because without the support of EIILM, I think I should have been able to cross the first stage also. Because first of all, building confidence. My confidence was like 1%, I would say, and they took it to like 99% to the highest level. That yes, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. You will do it. Like Harsh sir told me when I was going back, he told me, come back with a pack of sweets. Don't come empty-handed, because I know you will win. So this was the kind of confidence I got from my faculty members. So thank you for that. Preparing the presentations, of course. Tapu sir, Ashwini sir, of course, sat with me for like 9 hours actually with that cautious session which I was giving him, asking all kind of questions, and he was very friendly answering all the questions. And Pauline. So preparing the presentations was one of the things which I think I was not able to do very in a sugar-coated words, which my faculty members helped me to do. Core academic guidance and support. Yes, what we learned from the first sem till my third sem, all the classroom learnings are very useful in any aspect, we can say. Because it's not only about exam. Like, I never had this experience, but now after this I can say it is not only about exam. Any aspect of our life, we can have this experience help us. Like all the learnings that we have had. Like what I learned in the first sem in HR class said by APM sir, I implemented that day. That's the hierarchy of need theory. So it is very important. And our faculties are always proactive, that is for sure. They always come to us and ask that do you need any kind of help. And you never need to go to any faculty and ask that, ma'am or sir, I need a help. They itself come to me and say, Piyush, is everything okay? Do you need any kind of help? If you need any help, please contact me. And inspiration, of course. Yesterday I came back around 9 o'clock in Kolkata. Tapu sir told me I have to make a presentation, and Pauline was talking to me till 1:30 at night. So that is the kind of inspiration. Yes, I am awake. My faculty is also awake with me. Hossain sir was talking to me on a Saturday evening. Well, before I had to submit a presentation. Her daughter was not well, but still was talking to me over the phone and giving me all kinds of support for making my presentations. So once again, thank you very much to faculty members. Without all, this would not be possible. Thank you so much.
Good photo.